What is going on, Obsidian Gamers? We are here at our locals. We're actually going to catch a featured profile for Branded Chimera. Honestly, I think it's one of the best branded variants you could ever play. So I'm going to turn it over to the specialist here, and he's going to show us her profile. So take it away.
All right, thanks for having me. So we'll start off with the normal Chimera stuff. We got 2 Big Wing Berthmet and 3 Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws. You don't want to play more than 2 Berthmet just because you don't want to see it in your hand. But we also play 3 Mirror Sword Knight and 3 Cornfield Quaddle, which is pretty standard for Chimera. For Branded, we're not doing very much. For the monsters, we only have 2 Fallen of Albaz and none of the other Branded stuff, since Branded is not really a big part of this deck. However, we are also running 2 Edgem Chains. I really think the Friper package works great with this deck. The Fripers are fiends, so you get to use it with Gazelle. We also have a bit of the sauce by throwing in a Nightmare Magician and Master Tau the Chanter. So Master Tau can special summon Nightmare Magician from the grave, and Big Wing Berthmet can also bring out Nightmare Magician. It is very funny when it pops off. For the non-ninja stuff, we have Nibiru, 2 Ashes, and 2 Drolls. And so, going on to the spells, we have a playset of Chimera Fusion and 3 Branded Fusions as well. For the Friper stuff, we have 2 Friper Patchworks and 2 Polymerizations. And then we also run a playset of the Goated Sauce of Crossout Designator. This, I think, is really great for the meta, especially if you know what staples are being played in your meta. I used this against Branded Fusion. It was a very funny interaction.
Oh, that is so funny. That Branded player probably scooped.
It was beautiful. Top quality. For extra resource management, we have 3 Pod Prosperities. And then just for the interaction, just like any other Fusion player, we play 2 Super Polys. And so it is 40 cards in the main deck, and we can go on to the extra deck. So going for the extra deck, we have 2 Guardian Chimeras. I was running 3, but I did replace a 3rd one for a different card. We run 1 Chimera the Illusion Beast, 1 Berthmet the King of Phantom Beasts, which it is such a good card in Chimera. I would recommend it, especially if you're running the Master Tau and Nightmare Magician. It does so much work for you. We also run 2 Chimera the King of Phantom Beasts. Great opener, helps it with ruining your opponent's day. We also run for the Branded stuff. We have Mirror Jade and Lubellion, which is pretty classic. We're also running Alba Lenatus. This is good just as a Pod Prosperity target or as another thing to send with Mirror Jade. Or if your opponent is playing Dragon Link, like some people at our locals do, Albaz really messes them up. And then we're running Rinbrum and Albion. For Super Poly targets, we are running Starving Venom, we're running Garura, and we're running Mud Dragon of the Swamp. And for the final extra deck piece, we have Super Star Slayer Typhon Sky Crisis. I only summoned it once, but it was very good. This is the card I replaced the 3rd Guardian Chimera for, and I really recommend it, especially because Chimera doesn't lock you into fusions until you use Big Wing Berthmet.
Nice.
And then for the side deck, we have 1 Nibiru, and then 2 Ghost Bells. The reason I don't play more of each of the staples or hand trap stuff is just because it's more of a Crossout Designator target. And so that's why I'm not running playsets of anything. We are running 2 Lightning Storms because we can't run 3. We're running 3 Forbidden Droplets, 2 dimensional barriers. Again, the super poly targets are awesome. We're running 2 Eradicator epidemic viruses, and then finally 3 evenly matched. So that's the side deck, and that's my Branded Chimera deck list.
Awesome. Well, is there anything that you would like change about the deck list moving forward with new support coming out in Phantom's Nightmare, I believe?
I haven't looked too much into Phantom Nightmare, and so I can't really say that. For the deck currently, I'd probably run a few more non-fusions, probably some more linked, some more like IP and SP if I ever do get an SP.
I know that card's skyrocketed, insane.
Yeah. Eventually I could see Master Tao and Nightmare Magician being replaced. I did side that out quite a bit if I knew I wasn't going second. But otherwise, I think the deck is pretty hype. There are some glaring weaknesses such as Dimensional Barrier, but Crossout Designator, very nice when it goes off. So, but yeah. Other than that, I just like maybe fine tune the hand traps, but that's really it.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for the deck profile, and we hope we see that later top today. So stay tuned, you guys.